Good morning children. Welcome back to social studies classes. So students, we will start our next lesson. Lesson number 6, major geographical forms. Major geographical forms. So, all the regions on the earth's surface is not the same. All the regions on the earth's surface is not the same. In your textbook, you can see the map of the world. Okay, in this also you can see it is not the same everywhere around the earth. So first form that we are going to learn is about continents. Large land areas are known as continents. Okay, these are the continents, not the blue color, the other colors. These are known as the continents. It is the large land areas are called continents. There are 7 continents. There are 7 continents: North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia and Antarctica. Antarctica is at this bottom part. You can see here is Antarctica. So there are 7 continents: North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia and Antarctica. And India is in the southernmost part of Asia. India is lying here. This is India. This is India. India is in the southernmost part of Asia. After that, the second point is oceans and seas. Oceans and seas. In this world map, wherever you can see blue color, all these are the oceans. Okay. Actually, most part of the earth is covered with water. Only 1/3 is covered with land. Only remaining all the places are covered with water. So, we have 5 main oceans. So, okay, oceans, large and large and deep areas of water are known as oceans. There are 5 oceans. First one is Pacific Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean here, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean and Southern Ocean. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean and Southern Ocean. These are the 5 oceans. Small areas of water are called seas. Ocean means large and deep areas of water. Sea means small areas of water. Mediterranean Sea, Arabian Sea are the examples. So, the wind pushes the water in the ocean and seas to make it move. This movement make waves in the water. If you can take a bucket of water and if you blow air into that, you can see the movement on the top of the water. No? The same way, when wind blows on the oceans and seas, the waves, the water started moving. It makes the movement and the waves are formed. And sometimes the wind blows very strongly. Then the waves are also very high and powerful. This will be dangerous for the boat and ship also. The areas where land meet the sea is known as coast. Area where land meet the sea. So the coast means the areas where land meet the sea. And where the coast is flat, it is known as beach. Where if the coast is flat, it is called beach. Where the coast is flat, it is called beach. So, major geographical forms. So, Earth is not same everywhere. It is very different. So, what are that? Different forms. The first one we will learn about continents. Continents are large land areas and there are 7 continents. North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia and Antarctica. Next, oceans and seas. Oceans are large and deep areas of water. There are 5 oceans: Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean and Southern Ocean. Smaller areas of water are called seas. Mediterranean Sea, Arabian Sea are the examples. Next, coast. Area where land meet the sea are known as coast. And where the coast is flat, it is known as beach. And when the wind blow on the water, on the oceans or the sea, the water on the oceans and seas, the waves are formed. When the wind blows very strongly, the waves are also very high and powerful and it is dangerous to boat and ship also. The next point is mountains, hills and valleys. Mountains, hills and valleys. The highest portions of land are called mountains. The highest portion of land are called mountains and they are formed, now this is formed due to the movement inside the earth. Mountains are formed due to the movement inside earth that make changes on the surface of the earth. So, mountain means it is the highest portion of the land and it's formed due to the movement inside the earth that makes changes on the surface of the earth. Now, the tip of the mountain is called peak. Tip of the mountain is called peak. At times, mountains are joined together like a chain. joined together like a chain. This is called mountain range. Example is Himalayan mountain range. Himalayas are the world's highest mountain range. So, in the major geographical forms, two we learned, continents and ocean. The third one is mountain, hills and valleys. In this, first we learned about the mountains. Mountains means the highest portion of the land. Okay. Now, how the mountains are formed? Mountains are formed due to the movement inside the earth that makes changes on the surface of the earth. And tip of the mountain is called peak. When these mountains are joined together like a chain, it is called mountain range. The example is Himalayan mountain range. So this Himalayan mountain range is the world's highest mountain range. They are spread over the northern part of India to across other countries. Okay. Next we will see high areas of land. This is also, now we learn about hills. High areas which are not as tall as mountain. Is known as hills. High areas which are not as tall as mountain are known as hills. Here also sometimes hills are also joined together like a chain. So chain of hills are called range of hills. Range of hills. So okay, now hills. Mountains are highest portion of the land. Now hills are high areas but not as tall as the mountains. Now chain of hills are all known as range of hills. Now the lowland lying between lowland lying between two hills or mountains. Lowland lying between two hills or mountains is called valley. Low-lying land lying between two hills or mountains are known as valley. Often streams or rivers flow through this valley. Often rivers or streams flow through these valleys, and such a valley is called river valley. In the textbook pages, picture is given here, a river valley. The very highest part of the mountain are always snow covered, there is no life. But plants, animals and people can live on hills and valleys. So, on the highest part of the mountain, the highest part of the mountain is always snow covered. There is no life. But on hills and valleys, plants, animals and even people can survive. So I'll repeat. Third geographical form, mountains, hills and valleys. The highest portion of land are called mountains, and mountains are formed due to the movement inside the earth, and tip of the mountain is called peak. When these mountains are joined together like a chain, it is called the mountain range. Example is Himalayan mountain range. Next is hills. High areas which are not as tall as mountains are known as hills, and chain of hills are known as range of hills. Valley is low land lying between two hills or mountains are called valley, and if sometimes river or streams are flowing, then it is known as a river valley. On the mountain, and it's always snow covered, so there is no life, but on hills and valleys, animals, plants and even people can survive. Now the next point is rivers. A large body of water that flow continuously from high land to low land is called river. Large water body that flow continuously from high to low land is called river. So, rivers, the large water bodies that flow continuously from high land to low land is called river. Small water bodies, small rivers that have less water is called stream. So, small river that have less water is called streams. Rivers and streams contains a large part of river found on the land. Rivers and streams contains a large part of water found on land. On land. The place where the river begins its journey is known as the source. The place where the river begins its journey is called source, and rivers usually flow into a sea or ocean. The place where river ends the journey is called mouth. It's called mouth. So we will just repeat what we learned today. Major geographical forms. So in that first point we learned about continents. Large areas of land are called continents. Large area of land are called continents. There are 7 continents. 7 continents: North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia and Antarctica. 7 continents. After that we learned about oceans and seas. Large water body, the very large and deep areas of water are called oceans. Large and deep areas of water are called oceans. There are 5 oceans: Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean and Arctic Oceans. Smaller areas of water are called seas. This is large areas of water, and small areas of water are called seas. Mediterranean Sea, Arabian Sea are examples. The wind moves the water on the ocean and seas, and when wind is very strong, the waves are also very high, which causes damage to boat and ship. The areas where land meet sea is known as coast, and where the coast is flat, it is called beach. This is the second point. And third point was mountains, hills and valleys. Highest portion of land are called mountains. Highest portion of land are called mountains. Mountains are formed due to the movement inside the earth that makes changes on the surface of the earth. The tip of the mountain is called peak, and these mountains are joined together like a chain known as mountain ranges. Example is the Himalayan mountain ranges, and hills not as tall as mountain. Chain of hills are known as range of hills. Range of hills. Lowland lying between two mountain or hill is called valley. If a stream or river is flowing through that valley, it is known as river valley. And the last point is mountains are always snow covered. So there is no life. But on hills and valleys, animal, plants and even people can survive. And the last point we learned is rivers. Large body of water, large water body that flow continuously from high land to low land is called river. Small rivers that have less water is known as streams. Rivers and streams contain a large part of water on the land. Now the place where river begin the journey is called source, and the place where river end the journey is called mouth. Mostly river usually flow into a sea or ocean. Okay children, with this I conclude today's lesson. Until we meet next class, take care. Bye.